here we go.
What up? What
Got another episode
up?
in the books.
Let's fucking go.
Did you write that down? Did you
Write
come
what
up with
down?
all that by yourself? Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sam Adams.
Sam, that's the drink of the evening.
Yeah, I got a few over here on deck.
All right.
Just gonna be pointing them out here, you see.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not
Jack,
bad,
how's
not
it going?
bad. Palm trees and sunshine, my friend.
Oh,
Palm
wow,
trees and sunshine.
You're wearing a tie-dye shirt.
Yeah, I am.
Did you
Today I
make that?
decided to. Huh?
I know people make their own tie-dye. Did you make it or you bought it?
Yeah, no. I made this. Me and the kids, we made tie-dye. It's Corona things, coronavirus things that you never thought you'd be doing.
Yeah. No, it looks nice. I mean, it has like some funny spots by the chin area and the neck area. Anything fluctuated that design? Did you see a video before you made that shirt?
Yeah, that was the rag shirt, the wiper shirt.
Yeah.
I think every teenager and maybe mature adult has a cum rag underneath their bed. No, just me. Right.
Probably a t-shirt.
You're probably
usually a white tee.
How dare you?
I think that's only acceptable as long as your mom's doing your laundry. But as soon as you start doing your own,
but you can't do that anymore.
What are you talking about?
That's when you got to get the disposable bounties. So then when you go in somebody's basement, you're like, oh no, I know why you got so much bounty.
I'm pretty sure Jack has a weird story of where's the weirdest place
I have one of my
ever jerked off?
I have a.
Where's the weirdest place you ever jerked off in?
Weirdest place.
You don't have to say it if you think it'll hold your presidency elections in fucking 30 years. From now.
Let's not. Yeah, let's not do that.
Jack's going to be
That's
the
a natural
first
thing.
U.S. president to run under 5'6".
Well, the first U.S. president to jerk off.
Mm.
I'm gonna take this spot right now. I wanna say I wanna ask Victor how his fucking week's been.
Whoa!
No, I'm taking the reins. I don't care.
No, dude, I'll fucking mute you. Victor, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's it.
I gotta. If I have a like an opener like Jack does, palm trees and sunshine. No matter what's going on in your life, it's always just that. For me, it's like I'm doing good today. It's all right. I'm hanging. Like it's not consistent.
I had to change mine because the old one was the same one that everyone and their mother that was in the Navy used.
What was that?
What?
I forgot it. See, palm trees and sunshine is my thing now.
I'm not gay
It's in the
no
past.
more.
That one?
So maybe I'll use that. I need a nice little ad lib to open up with.
Yeah, you got to give yourself a little.
You got to figure it out.
Script.
Let it come on its own. No pun intended. Just let it come on its own. Is what I'm saying.
We got to get.
You didn't have one in the Army?
No, sorry, I didn't have.
Me?
I missed the Army.
The
experience.
saying, yeah. The mechanics we had, we screw, we nut, we bolt. We were mechanics, so we would screw you, nut, and then bolt. Get the fuck out of there.
All right, not bad.
No, other than that, I'm doing good.
That's good.
Day by day.
I know you're getting ready. You gotta get back on that bike, man.
I know I got to get back on the bike. My shoulder's getting better, so I can probably get on it soon. But I did lose 12 pounds.
12, 15, no?
12 pounds. I cut out
from the surgery.
I just cut out meat because I can't exercise. So I needed another way to lose weight. So I essentially just ate a bunch of fruits and vegetables.
Cocaine,
and it worked.
crack, heroin.
Working. That can do it. That can do it too.
Yeah, but it'll fuck you up mentally.
Yeah, too bad.
A lot of overdose with heroin. If you look at all those stats, man.
Well,
It's like a cheat.
That and pills too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like a lot of. It's funny. I watched the YouTube video and it was an OxyContin commercial from the 90s, right? And it was basically testimonials. Then they followed up with those people like 20 years later, and about 80% of them were dead.
Really?
And the others are just completely hooked. Like their lives turned out so bad. In the videos, they're like, "This is the greatest thing ever. I can walk. My back doesn't hurt anymore. Like it's life is great." Then
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Yeah.
they followed back 20 years later, and it was like these people are half dead.
Done.
all right.
Like zombies.
So the saying in the Navy was living a dream.
That's really unique.
No, it's not. But that was what everyone fucking said. I didn't say it was unique to the Navy.
At work, it's like, it's another day in paradise.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think we ever had really sayings.
Oh, and that was just something I wanted to throw out there because I don't want to fucking. So about the drug things, dude. I was just, let's go down a little conspiracy path right now, because I've been thinking about how many people do you think a year anxiety kills, right? And I'm not talking about just the symptom, but because like I suffer from anxiety, right?
You do?
And bad, like really
You got to
bad.
get into that then. One day.
So, no, but I'm saying like, so like, road rage and just the way, like I get angry so fast and little things make me explode.
That's the
And
Napoleon
I do
syndrome you have.
Huh?
That's the Napoleon syndrome.
Yeah.
I think all short
the
people
short
have
guy,
that.
short, yeah.
Well, I was told that those are symptoms of ADHD.
Maybe.
But
I don't know. I just know that with lower anxiety, because I have pills that lower my anxiety a little bit. So and I feel that difference on, like, let's say before I started taking the pills,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't do certain things anymore. Like I don't road rage anymore like I used to. I still
never
get
road
angry,
rage.
but I'm contained and I don't do stupid shit.
That's
and I'm
good.
thinking, but hold on. But one thing they tell you to do is stop drinking coffee. Like the smart doctors, they tell you stop drinking
it's a
coffee.
Smart
stimulant.
doctors.
It's a stimulant. Nicotine too is a stimulant. But you don't think that you can get the same results through exercise? I feel like exercise is really, really helpful.
It depends if
100%.
that's your thing.
But
though.
can you imagine though a world that's hooked? I mean, you look at the numbers. How many people drink coffee? It's
well,
right. So now you have caffeine on the market that's causing anxiety, killing people, and then people are taking other medications to lower their anxiety.
Right.
Where are they getting that money from?
If you took 100 people and you put them in a room, how many of them you think would have to take something daily?
I'd say at least
98 of them.
Whether it's prescribed medically or self-prescribed.
I'd say 70.
98% of them.
I would say
I know a
100%
lot of
them.
people, and I can't really mention people that are really on pills unless they're like in the older section.
But you have to realize, like, when you hit a certain age, they automatically put you on cholesterol medicine.
That's why you gotta watch what you do a little bit now.
Well, I mean, yeah.
For some reason, my genes are fucking. Dude, I go to the doctor. The guy goes, just gotta ask you stupid questions. Do you smoke? I'm like, yeah. He goes, really? He goes, your vitals are incredible.
They've
Dude,
been
I've been
saying that to
smoking
me
for
for a
17
while.
Yeah,
years.
but we're young. I never have issues when I go to the doctor, ever. I mean,
Until they gave you that lung exam.
Well, that's the side effect of smoking. Because I can guarantee you, if we all got the same X-ray, we'd probably all have the same symptoms.
I'm not smoking no more though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think there's a better alternative to medicine. Like taking a pill is not. It's not a
hiking?
long time solution. Well, the physical activity.
Yeah.
Because we're
You just gotta put your mind on something, really.
No, without a doubt. But what I
Like
was
me
trying to say is,
podcasting it's like a little helpful.
Yeah, but physically, it's not
No.
stimulating, right?
Nope.
Not getting the blood flowing. That's why yoga's been thousands of years. Fairly,
Exercise helps.
I guess. But is it daily?
2 minutes
want
every
it to
3
be.
weeks for you. So
Just tie her up, right?
Vic,
Oh,
Vic, what is it? 3 minutes every month?
For what?
Yeah, about 3 to 9 minutes a month. I'm not even married yet. Jesus.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's gonna get
No,
worse.
I mean that's you
I think
fucking
that's
every
an
day,
age.
right?
That's an
Jack
age
buys
thing.
the 12
It's 3
the 12
minutes.
count
You-
the condoms
Yeah.
once a month.
I don't know how to hog that people.
You all right? You're laughing over there.
I'm good.
Did you smoke?
A little bit.
Little dab.
I thought you
As
don't
they
smoke.
say in
You just
Cali?
said you don't smoke.
No,
anymore.
Not
the good
things that are
stuff
gonna fuck your
according
lungs up.
to the average
Oh,
pothead.
come on. So if you could anything that you inhale that's not supposed to be
Has
inhaled
carbon.
Yeah.
I know.
has side effects.
Still smoke going in your lungs.
You can eat it.
I could. Yeah, you're right.
Good, yeah.
But it's not the same.
COVID-19.
No, it's better.
Yeah.
Probably. It's more expensive though.
It is.
I
I
ain't got
hear
it like that.
edibles are more expensive.
You can't just make them your own though?
You can, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
I'm sure you can. If any retard in there could make it, no offense. I'm pretty sure anyone could make it. It's just everyone gets lazy. We live in the most laziest country in the world.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, which is why
My
it's great that
conversation
it's legal.
about
Hold on. I could spend $400 on edibles, or I can spend $150 and make them myself. I'm lazy. Let me just spend the $400.
well, that's like
Says how often do you say to yourself, I really want some pizza? I could just spend $3 and make a pie, or I'm gonna go to the fucking wherever you go.
I'll give you
restaurant,
something
Carlos,
even better.
Roses.
I'll give you something better. When it comes to pizza, you want to talk about laziness? I'm so lazy to call them, so I'll go on Grubhub.
Yeah,
and I'll pay $30 for a pizza pie as opposed to 19 cash. Because
what's wrong with people like you? You don't
my
want
time
to
is
do
more
the
valuable.
same thing,
No,
bro.
my time is more valuable. To be honest, it's not like I'm sitting home. I honestly, my days generally work, then something else, whether it be the podcast or something related to the podcast or other activities.
Yeah.
I don't have that downtime. So the last thing I want to do is go walk to the bank, take out cash, then walk to the pizzeria to save what, $10?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like
that's why we work, right?
No, I get it. No, I get it.
Making money work for you.
When that first fucking Grubhub thing came out or wherever it was weird because instead of calling the place, hey, let me get a large pie and order wings, now you're going through a third party. Now that third party charges you the tax on top. So if the tax is $4, then they're going to charge you $4 on top.
No,
something like that.
That's not how it works. So
how does it work?
Basically, every sale it's like eBay. Think of it like eBay.
Okay.
Right? You're still
Let's say I spend $15 on pizza.
Yeah.
Right? I called, that would have been 15. What am I spending now through a third party app?
For tax, it's going to be the regular tax. They're not going to tax you, then charge you Grubhub. It's not.
No, I just thought they take the tax and that's what your surcharge is.
No, the surcharge is the surcharge. The tax is the tax. The government charges tax.
Let's say
you're not paying tax twice.
So no matter if you get $100 worth of food or $5 worth of food, their surcharge is the same?
No.
Hold on, I gotta...
Tax and surcharge is different.
Hello?
Yo.
I don't hear this guy. Hey.
Dinner reservation.
Dinner reservations are good?
7 o'clock. 7 people. You want to go indoor or outdoor?
I want to go indoor. You can't eat steak outdoor. What are you, out of your mind?
What? You can't eat steak outdoor?
You can't eat steak outdoor. You might as well just fucking have a barbecue.
Oh.
You got to be indoor. You got to have the setting.
Yeah. I guess I'm one of those normal people then.
Yeah.
All right.
Just make sure your friends don't wear a mask. I don't like masks too. I think I'm at a sex party.
All right. I'll make sure you wear a mask because I don't want to expose my friends to your face.
All right, that's fine.
Ooh.
I'm gonna wear the one with the gag
Smart
ball,
man.
the gag ball attached to it.
All right. That's only a good time.
Yep.
All right.
All right, Greg, take care. That's my brother Greg. Shout out to Greg. Thanks for calling.
All right, guys.
All right, later.
Ciao, Biddle.
That's good. So I got I'm going to a steak dinner. I don't want to mention the date. 7 o'clock. And I'm not mentioning
now
where
we
I'm
know.
going. Yeah. Go figure it out. There's 500 fucking steak houses within a mile of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love steak.
Steak's
Victor
good.
was supposed to be there, but I think he's got other things. Jack, I would invite you, but that's going to cost a plane ride in.
It's all right.
I'm going with that
No
kid
big
Vinny,
deal.
episode 8. Shout out to Vinny. Going to steakhouse.
So you going with the ball gag?
What were we
for real?
talking about? No.
No? You should do it.
I only do that in days that end with Y. What were we talking about, Victor?
I don't know. The moment's gone.
Moment's gone?
It flew
Nah,
away.
it's never gone.
How dare you?
Jack, what were we talking about? Anything in that head of yours?
What were we talking about?
Oh, you guys are shot.
We're all shot.
You were talking about tax and surcharge and Grubhub.
Yeah. So tell me how this Grubhub thing works.
Yeah,
How does it
how
work?
is this?
When you go, you buy something. Yes, you're paying
Right.
tax, right? A surcharge is what Grubhub is going to charge you.
And what's that surcharge based
Whatever-
on? Is it a
It's
surcharge?
a surcharge. I never really paid
Is it
attention
the same surcharge whether you get $20 worth of stuff or 100?
Probably, yeah.
All right, so it's all right. It's not that bad.
No,
if it's like
it's
$4
not
or
bad.
$5, then
Listen, convenience is the greatest thing ever.
how about this?
And that's one thing that COVID
I always have
started.
$40 in cash on me.
I never have cash ever.
No?
Oh, because you lose your wallet. What happens? You lose your cash.
Yeah. I carry.
Everyone's like, oh, if the world ends and you can't take out cash, well,
Ah,
what am I going to need
If
cash
the world
for?
ends, who gives a fuck?
Exactly.
The world is gone.
Hey, didn't you say something last episode about the Final Fantasy? No,
Final
the
Fantasy?
Fantasy football. Sorry.
Fucking nerd.
My world from yours, bro.
Yeah, football fantasy. Jack, you're in any fantasy leagues or no?
Yeah, the unicorn fantasy.
There you go.
Oh, shit, that's a good one.
So Jack's probably not going to have anything to edit here.
Explain that unicorn fantasy.
It's a joke. Just made it up.
You sit on the head of the unicorn.
Yeah.
Is it who gets the perfect unicorn?
Jack
No,
could tell the
doesn't matter.
flavor of a popsicle just by sitting on it, I bet.
Ooh,
That's
piece of
old.
candy.
That is old. Lisa
old.
Lampanelli, shout out.
Fucking
Never
heard
had
that.
to blow some dust off of that one, huh?
I could have played it off, but Jack, has to fuck everything up like he does.
I never heard that before.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I've only heard it a million times.
That 12.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, you know what? I want you to finish these words for me, okay? So
He's trying to get me on something. Go ahead.
Mac and
Cheese.
there you go. You can speed it up here a little bit. I know you're not firing on all pistons here.
Oh, I
but
gotta
let's
listen.
try.
Go ahead.
All right. Peanut butter and
Jelly.
cinnamon toast,
Crunch.
chips and vit,
Chips and what?
salt and vit.
Vinegar.
Never mind.
Say it.
Okay. Jack's on a helicopter back.
Just something. No.
gone.
It was something I saw on fucking TikTok. I thought you guys would fall for it.
Yeah, we don't fall for shit, guy. Intelligence
I don't know.
over education. Remember that.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
All right, so football fantasy. I know Victor and I are in a league together. I'm in another league. Their draft pick is, I think, September 8th. Ours is
24th.
the 24th at noon. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing that day, but
That's
I know from
that's
noon
gonna be
till
rough.
3
I got-
o'clock,
I
I'm
got
not
work.
doing anything.
It's gonna be rough.
I know Jack's going to send one of his shotgun text messages to me.
See,
Oh,
I know football, but I'm not a stats person. I can't tell you. Who
You got to
that's
know
going in the
numbers
NFL
and you
is.
got to know keys. So
So-
I think we actually have an advantage.
I think I'm gonna let math try to win this for me. I'm gonna just
Good.
solely pick.
I'll do the
people
math for you.
based
Send me
off
what
the
you need to know.
statistics. So we'll see at the end of the year.
We shall.
you're just gonna play the odds?
No, he's got a thing out to rig him. Right?
Yeah, I got a little secret back pocket for the people that don't know football.
Yeah, I got a little back pocket myself. I explained in the last show. Shout out to Mike Tapp again. Oh, I can't wait. You think football? I don't know. COVID's going to ruin everything, man.
Well, I think that's going to be another factor. So if somebody, instead of somebody having to worry about getting injured, you have to worry about, are they going to get COVID? Because basically,
Well, these
look
people
how it
better
impacted
fucking
baseball.
Stay there fucking... I don't know, man. I haven't even watched baseball.
I think with that new test, it's not really a big deal because the Yale. I told you guys on the last episode, Yale got that whatchamacallit, the swab thing. They were using that on the NBA.
Yeah, you don't have to do the nose swab anymore. It's like
Right,
a-
and it's like
mouth
a
swab or
fucking
something.
20-minute test.
Yeah, but even still, that's not going to. We're talking about fantasy football, right? So if I am
So what do you
generally
worry about?
there's a variable, right? It's they're injured, they're suspended, they're whatever. They're something that can take them out of the game.
Oh, there's going to be
a-
like an extra thing that
there's
could
now
possibly
you have to worry
happen
about
to them.
yeah, and now you have to worry about COVID. And not only that, it's even more risky in fantasy because if that happens to one person in the NFL, your fantasy league consists of players across multiple teams. What happens if it happens
Right.
to multiple teams? Like your whole fantasy team could be
Well, they're gonna have
Shut
to end
down.
it. They're gonna have to, yeah. If people are getting affected here and there, which who knows?
I don't know.
I
I think
doubt
they should
it's
keep
gonna
it
happen.
in because don't they all have the same chance of contracting it? I mean, it's not like
yeah. I would think
you
the
got
chance is
fucking
high
senior
too.
citizens out
And
there.
you can't
It's not
wear
like
a
you have
mask
4-year-olds
playing that
out there.
sport. Maybe if you're the quarterback, you might be able to get away with it. But those linemen, they can barely breathe without a mask.
Think about all right. So
You're getting millions of dollars. I'm sorry. You're getting millions of dollars. You better
That doesn't
go out.
mean shit,
You're lucky.
dude. That doesn't mean shit. You get millions of dollars.
What are you talking about?
They
Doesn't-
still
I
their
don't know.
body functions the same as ours. It's just like their
yeah.
bank account doesn't. That's all.
no,
it is.
well, it's in the NFL's best interest to say, okay, if he has COVID, I don't care how much money you make, go sit and hide somewhere because it's going to affect my revenue.
Yeah, but the thing
this
is, if he
spreads.
has COVID and they can't, first of all, I doubt they're gonna get tested every day.
Why not?
I think they
It's
should.
possible. It's
think they
possible,
should.
but it does get annoying. I mean, I got the nozzle wipe, the nozzle swab the other day, and I'm not gonna lie, for about 6 hours I had a headache.
Well, to Jack's point, they're not using that. They're using an easier
Oh.
method of testing. But think about how big an NFL team is. Every person on that team, who they interact with.
Yeah,
The chances
of
are
course.
probably pretty high that they could potentially be exposed.
Jack knows
Okay.
those showers
hold
are
on,
fun.
Hold on. So let's just say talk about the odds, right? So let's say they all get it. That means they're all out for how long? Are you sick with it for?
2 weeks is a period, right?
Yeah.
So 2 weeks, and then you have some kind of fucking immunity to it, right? So, and the people that die from the contracting it is like something 0.02, like 0.2, something stupid low, right?
Mhm.
Actual mortality rate of they're of age groups that are consistent with fucking professional sports, right? That's you're gonna what are you gonna lose? One player might die, 2, but they're all gonna get sick and they're all gonna get better.
Yeah, but it's going to impact my fantasy league if that happens
For a week,
for 2
2.
weeks. That's a big. That's a
Yeah,
big
but you
thing.
don't. It could impact yours. It cannot. Then vice
Could impact
versa.
your opponents. Yeah.
Now, what
That's
happens
what I'm
if you
saying.
have that guy gets affected, and now that team, let's say the Kansas City infected Baltimore. Now you got to have all these players out, and now 4 of your players are from Kansas City and Baltimore. What are you going to do? Sit out for 2 weeks? You're done.
Yep.
You're not going to be able to trade. You just got to end as a fantasy football thing. You just have to give them money back, end the season. It is what it is. We'll wait for next year. But if you ask me, the COVID shit's all bullshit anyway.
I don't think it's bullshit. I think it's something that's actually out there. I just think that the severity of it is not what everybody's making it out to be. But they're saying thousands are dying every day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that was probably always the case. Think about how many people die a day. Think how many people are born a
Just
day.
on average.
Yeah.
But when you sit there and you document it and bring it to light, it's gonna seem like the
Yeah,
craziest
but
thing.
think
in
how
the
many
world.
people they're confirming. They already had. They were on their deathbed regardless.
Well, okay, so just imagine if every day they reported all the people that died from cardiac arrest. That number would probably be very high.
How about this?
Cancer.
How about the people that die in the hands of a doctor? It's over 250,000 patients a year die from the hands of a doctor.
Right.
And some of them, if you look into it, some are like serial killers. They love killing people. That's why I'm scared to go to doctors, man.
Surgeons, you mean?
I don't
Surgeons,
know if
whatever.
that
Yeah,
number
surgeons, yeah.
makes a whole lot of sense because how many people would have died if a doctor did not operate on them every year? Like, you got to also look at that number.
I'm just looking at the number, how many they kill, right?
I don't know. I think that's a strong word. I don't think a doctor intentionally kills someone.
Well, some of them are
They make
serial
mistakes.
killers
Like convicted?
in the process, and convicted.
And they're not.
I gotta get you the thing.
And they have
I'm gonna
250,000.
use the same exact word as to doctors as everyone else uses to cops. Kill. If a cop can kill, then so can a doctor. Fuck that.
We're not denying
Well,
that.
yeah, no,
but
we're not. Anyone can be a killer.
No. But I'm saying like Victor was saying, oh, that's a strong word. Like, no, anytime a cop pulls his gun out and uses it, he's a and the
No,
person
he's
dies,
completely different
he's
context.
a killer.
Oh.
He
No,
doesn't save anybody.
I'm
First of
gonna
all-
agree with Jack.
No, that's a completely different context. If
Dude,
listen,
if a cop kills someone, he's automatically wrong, no
but think
matter what
about-
that person
okay,
did.
but the person behind the end of the gun is in a way different situation than the person under an operating table. There's a completely different context.
Why?
Why?
Same end
Because
results, though.
a cop is enforcing the law. There's a reason
Right.
why that there's some sort of action taken to enforce the law. To use any
Right.
whatever.
No. There's only one reason to enforce the law, and that's for the safety of others.
Okay, whatever. But it takes. There's a certain. I'm sure there's going to be certain events that unfold that require a cop to take action. Let's just put it that way. However,
For the safety of others or themselves. Right.
we're not looking at. We're not really discussing why they're doing it. Let's just focus on comparing the word "kill" for a cop to a doctor or a surgeon. Those are completely two different things. For one, somebody's sick, in need, and help. A doctor is there to do their job to help them. The person behind the surgeon knife is not there because of any other reason than like
Preservation
a cop is,
of human life.
No, a cop is trying
same
to
thing.
enforce the law to protect others. Someone getting
No.
surgery is there because they have to be, not because of
the cop is there to protect everyone, not just others. Everyone in the situation, even the person they're shooting at, unfortunately, because that person, like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, when a cop pulls a weapon out, or anybody who is in law enforcement pulls their weapon out, it's not that nobody says, "Oh, and then you pull your weapon out and then you kill him." Or
yeah, but the intent
they don't even train for headshot. The reason for that is because you're trying to neutralize. You're not trying to kill. You're trying to neutralize.
Just trying to
But when
stop
a cop
the
does
threat.
his job, all I'm saying is when
I
a
think we're
cop does
getting
his
off
job,
rail here.
No, I agree, but I think if you're using that word equal with doctors and cops, it's different
why?
because it's not intentional for a doctor.
No,
it may not
sometimes
necessarily
it
be
is
Not intentional for a cop.
it may not necessarily be intentional for the cop, but the situation that you're in is to neutralize. We're defining it as neutralize. The situation
Stop
is
the
a surgeon.
threat. Don't say neutralize military term means kill.
Okay. All right. So stop the threat.
Stop the threat.
A surgeon it's the complete opposite of that.
Yes, in a way, but there are surgeons that
What's the biggest
they
threat
were
in a
serial
surgical-
killers. I know there's a documentary on it.
Is an operation on a tumor, let's say, right? The tumor in this case is the threat in the room when the surgeon's there, right? That needs to be removed from wherever it is because it's causing a problem. That's the big
But
threat in the
you're
room.
using something that has zero conscience. You can't compare a tumor is a tumor.
But a threat is a
tumor
threat.
is going to hurt
It's
a person.
tumor.
It's not going to hurt the surgeon.
A threat is a threat, and it will hurt people because it's a threat. I don't understand where
It
you're
will
going
hurt
with
a person, one person.
Sure.
Okay, a cop has to, as you said, they have to consider everyone. It's a whole different context, I think. All right.
Okay.
I think you're both right and
Tomato,
wrong
tomato.
in a lot of ways. But when my 600-pound life, when the guy goes, hey, listen, the surgery might kill you. Just make me skinny. And the guy ends up dying. It sucks.
Yeah, but that's not because the surgeon said, I'm going to kill this guy.
No, I know, but there are surgeons that kill. Anyone can kill.
You mean like
I think the word
intentionally?
kill has to be defined.
Yeah, what are we? We're in 2020, bro. There's serial killer surgeons out there. I'm telling you,
Really?
I was watching something. They had statistics and a documentary. I mean, I'm not saying every surgeon's a fucking serial killer, but there are ones that kill and make it seem like an accident, or
But I
make it
think-
seem like it was them.
I don't know. I think kill is being used as an action as opposed to a consequence.
I think we all need some church in our life. Has anyone been in church?
I
recently?
tried for a month to go back.
And what happened? They
Recently,
told
like
you
6
no
months
unless you
ago.
were protesting?
No.
Haven't
No,
been to
actually,
church
it was
in a
more. It
while.
was before Corona. I'm being silly. It was before Corona.
Well,
but,
they closed
yeah.
churches during Corona. I haven't been to church in
I
years.
can't remember the last time I was
Maybe
in
a
church.
wedding.
Well, a lot of people haven't. Some people are doing it on fucking virtual. Have you seen that?
Are they?
Yeah,
That sucks.
they're trying to heal each other through the screen.
See, I don't get that. I don't know.
I never
The
got
Bible- Yeah,
that whole. Who's that guy? Was it Kenneth something is his name? Let me try to pull it up here. I have it somewhere. Kenneth. Kenneth Copeland. I don't know
What's he
where
do?
he's out of, but he blows the COVID away. You believe
He
any of
blow-
that shit?
Nope.
COVID-19.
What do you mean?
That's how he tries to blow the COVID away.
Well, it didn't really work.
Did he spit on everybody?
No, there was no one in there.
So, ironically, he actually probably spread COVID.
Spread more of it. Yeah.
As opposed to killing it.
There was it was him and like, I don't know, 2 or 3 other people. And he looks like a weird motherfucker too, man. He looks like something from really down south.
I think that's all.
It was like the
that's
devil's
all-
right-hand
That's all an
man.
act. You know
It
why?
is all an
Because
act,
when
and it's a moneymaker. The
Of
guy
course.
makes, you know how much money that
He's a
guy
millionaire,
makes?
that guy.
I'm going to blow COVID-19. Send me fucking $20 each. Guy makes probably like millions of dollars a month off.
And it's tax free.
Mm-hmm.
The church doesn't pay tax.
No,
Yeah,
sir.
he figured it out.
So the church blows COVID away.
Yeah.
Apparently it can make a gay guy straight, which I have clips on that. But before we get into it, I definitely want to touch up on that because I don't even see what the problem is with being gay, especially 2020. Like,
I don't think
it is what it
anybody
is.
has a problem with people being gay.
No,
it's-
there's people out
Well,
there that
so-
are homophobic and stuff.
Yeah, no, I think it's also,
A little bit.
it comes to
A
religion.
little bit? Are you kidding me? New York has been homophobic for a long time, unless you go into parts of downtown, the village and stuff. I just don't see. Listen, if they're fucking happy and they're doing their thing, I don't understand why. Like, what does someone else cares? What 2 guys or 2 women or whatever they're doing? You know what I mean? I don't know. It doesn't bother me.
No.
I think everyone, I think PD, what is it called? PDA? Public displays of affection are kind of gross, like all across the board.
Yeah.
But I think there's a spectrum of like things that make you feel a little bit more uneasy than others.
I don't know.
Why?
I don't, because I prefer to watch 2 girls make out than 2 guys make out.
See, that's just like your Pornhub preference.
Well, it's preference, yeah.
Right. That's my
See, I don't. It wouldn't bother me either way. If I was walking in the city or walking somewhere and two guys were holding hands or kissing, that's not going to bother me at all.
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me.
No. Two girls, if it doesn't bother me. Guy and a girl won't bother me. Maybe a fucking donkey and Giacomo would bother me, but other than that.
Yeah, I think animals cross the line.
Yeah. I can't put animals and humans together no matter what you fucking say.
Well, do you ever think about why do we drink milk? It's the weirdest thing ever.
No. Because it go good with coffee?
Just weird.
No, actually, I learned about it. It's kind of boring though, but it's just basically at some point
you're good at boring people, so go ahead.
When people were fucking starving and they figured out that milk is edible and it has a lot of nutrients in it, the ones that couldn't drink the milk fucking died. The ones that could still alive.
If you die, yeah, I get that. You know, same thing with the gold rush. People were eating people.
Were they?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Is that bad?
Well, they have to survive, whatever. But today, when's the last time anyone's seen a Got Milk commercial?
No,
dude, it's been so long.
Exactly.
I don't even see the posters anymore.
Milk is like the new cigarettes. Like you don't see milk advertisements because science has found that milk is really not that beneficial for you at all. It's actually pretty bad for you.
Even as a baby, though.
Like,
I mean, I know milk as an
formula?
adult is not good. No, I'm saying
no, because it's loaded with hormones and antibiotics, loaded with all this.
Well, the babies,
milk isn't even white.
No, it's like a clear white, right?
No, it's like yellow.
It's like a yellow.
It has curd in it. Yeah, it's gross. But you don't see all right, just take, if you look at nature, do you see another animal sucking off the teat of a cow? No, it's not natural. It's not a natural thing.
Well, babies get breastfed.
Yeah, from their own species.
Yeah, but they say you're bound to have a little more IQs if you get breastfed. About close to 10 IQ points more.
I don't know how anyone can ever track that. There's not enough science. There's not enough. Somebody has to track a huge control group of people from
just because you don't know about it doesn't mean it's not there. We got to look it up.
I'm just saying, I don't know how anybody or who has the money to do that because you have to track people from infancy through their adulthood.
Yeah. But going back to this whole church thing. So you had the guy blowing the COVID. He's blowing the COVID away.
COVID-19!
COVID-19! So he blew COVID away. Then there was another video I watched on YouTube. Wait, didn't someone have something with herpes too or no?
It was a video I saw a long time ago of prostitute coming to church. I don't have a clip of it or anything, but he was basically like talking over this woman's womb, and he was saying demon, come out, and
was he like nose deep in there, or
yeah,
he was talking from a distance.
I don't know if he'd want to. She was sitting there. She was like, "It's burning, it's burning," and she's just like,
"Did it work?"
Worrying about, Did it work? I didn't keep up with the story.
They should have advertised that the same way they advertised all the other STD commercials.
Were there any successful ones though?
I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, this guy didn't blow away COVID.
Obviously,
yeah.
I think he came out with something too, like a COVID thing you can drink and you'll never get it. That's probably where he made his most money. It was probably just fucking water.
Yeah, that's the best business model ever.
Yeah. But like I was saying, with the whole gays and all that and the LGBTQ, EREF, X, Y, and Z, fucking the alphabet people, I don't mind you guys at all. So, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't. A lot of people that do mind you probably have fucking
the alphabet people.
Yeah, they have all closed-minded.
You alphabet people. Yeah. I got no problem. You said you don't have a problem with them, like my grandfather would have said that he doesn't have a problem with them.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, because it is a
little bit.
I mean, I don't think it's a big thing anymore. I think like maybe years ago it was a little bit big, but then this guy goes to church or whatever he is. What's the church for?
I think he was a Mormon.
They were Mormons, yeah. So he goes in there and fucking. He's like, the guy's saying, "Oh, what did you come here for?" Blah, blah, blah. And I don't want to get all in. You can watch the YouTube video. I got some sound clips here. It's pretty funny. And like, he's like, "I'm not gay no more.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered."
Delivered with a T.
Yeah, he was healed.
Yeah, and then he was healed.
I think that was the Christian church, bro.
Was it? I have no idea. Yeah. Those church looks fun, though.
They do believe that. So when I worked in Vegas... so there's actually a big influx of Mormons in Vegas. There was a gay... I worked for a credit union there.
COVID-19!
They found out that one of the employees was gay and sent him to counseling.
See, that's fucked up.
Yeah. He had to go and he
What
lose his
year
job.
was this?
I'm I was like 3 years ago. So in some places of the world, it's not so much accepted. It's looked at as it's sad. It really is.
I think it's crazy that places like that exist still in the United States, like these fucking camps.
Anything in between the coastal cities is like that.
It's crazy.
I believe, yeah.
Honestly.
That's crazy.
Jack, you got something
crazy
to say?
for me.
Jack, you got anything to say?
I'm not gay no more.
I would never say that.
I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will.
See, I don't understand that.
A woman. I am.
What is that
delivered.
anything to do with it?
Yeah, so I'm saying that has zero, like, if somebody wants to dress up as a woman, doesn't mean they're gay.
Yeah.
Like, what does that have to do with anything?
I mean, you can't say it's gay. I mean, if it's Halloween, you definitely can't say it's gay.
So you think it's gay to dress up like a woman? I'm not saying I
it's
do
gay.
it.
I don't think it's.
I don't think it's gay. It doesn't.
If I identify, well, no, I'm not getting
God,
into
I
that.
can't wait
I'm
till
a
he
guy,
has a daughter.
but
You're a man.
real men make men, Jack. So you could
Yeah,
stop with
all
this. Yeah,
All right. Your first kid, I promise.
it's my one and only kid I'm having is a boy,
Yeah. All right.
and it's a chance he could be a lefty too.
What's the under over on this,
Ooh,
Victor?
should play some bets. I would probably say it's
Under and over, there's only two options, guy.
No, well, I'm looking at,
man, it seems
your
like boys.
brothers.
Boy or
Yeah, it seems
abortion.
like- yeah.
Nah, I'm joking.
It seems like men. Oh, geez.
I am delivered.
Don't live in Alabama.
Oh man.
Stat or
It's funny.
sanitation.
You say that now, but I can guarantee you.
Listen,
you would probably
I
love
I want a girl. I prefer a boy first. That's gonna protect her.
Aren't men
when dad is not
closer?
there.
Aren't like men closer with their
Their daughters, 100%. I'm closer with my mom.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know.
close with my mom too.
And Jack,
Yeah.
you're closer with who?
I'm closer with your mom too.
Which one of your dads you're closer with? Jack looks like a red man. Jack, you and your brother get along really well? No, I'm kidding. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I think the church thing is, I mean, it is what it is. People got to have their belief, their reason to do this and that. It's like almost like someone going to the gym 9 times a day. When someone goes to the church, they probably get the same type of outcome.
I don't know. I just think that it's a little bit like I feel like some people are lied to.
I think they
I
both
think
tap
it's-
into the same energy. I think
No,
the church people. Huh?
No, I was gonna say I think a lot of people go to church when they're in their lowest,
How dare you?
and they put faith into something because they need to, and they can't do it for themselves.
I'm telling you, the only 4 times I ever prayed was when I was like going into the principal's office, or I got suspended.
Would you say the Hail Mary? You know when I was
Yeah.
when I was learning the Hail Mary, I couldn't
Every
get over
time
the
he
word.
pulled up.
I was like a young kid, and they kept saying the word "room," and I just kept cracking up.
Every time you pull out, yeah. Especially when you're dating the person you don't really want to end up with. But what the fuck is a condom nowadays?
Yeah,
Condom is like a wrapper on a gum. It's
they don't
gonna
keep-
taste bad. So just
but condoms are anti-religious. Condoms are kind of going against your religion. It's either
that's why I don't wear them. I don't want to go against
That's
my
in
religion.
weird places of the world, bro.
no, you're not supposed to in the Catholic.
You're not supposed to have sex
religion.
till you're married. How about that?
Exactly, you're supposed to be celibate, right?
Yeah.
So
That's another thing. A lot of
condom
women
is a
be
form of
wearing
birth
these
control.
fucking white dresses at their fucking weddings. Listen, you gotta go 4 or 5 shades down.
Oh,
Unless you're really
is that what the white represents?
yeah,
Purity or something?
purity.
Purity.
Huh.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian wore 7 white dresses to her weddings. I don't know how many
For
times
every
that
divorce?
fucking idiot's been married. But she's doing something right?
Yeah, no, she's really getting
I'm going to
into the law.
steakhouse dinner and she's renting out the whole steakhouse. So.
Yeah. No, she's doing a lot. She's like a lawyer now.
Oh yeah.
Trying to free a couple of convicted felons.
Yep. I'm gonna take after my father. My father was a lawyer.
Well, he got O.J. Simpson off the ring.
Yeah.
Him and a bunch of other people, but
people.
Well, that was his job. I mean, you can't go from becoming an amateur porn star.
to a lawyer.
I mean, you can.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you can.
especially with money.
I know a mailman.
But I don't think anyone's
She's
going to take her
still number
serious.
one on
You
Pornhub
got to
of
understand,
all
the
time.
defense attorneys are fucking brutal motherfuckers.
I don't think she's litigating.
They
like
will
that.
use everything against her.
She's
When
most
she
likely,
goes to-
no, she's most likely being represented. And when it comes down to like the trials, I can guarantee you she's not going to them. She's too much of an iconic person to do that.
You know how many whack jobs are going to be in that fucking...
Do celebrities get jury duty?
They should. They probably
Yeah.
just get out of it.
I don't think they do.
No, they probably say they
I think
fucking,
after Muhammad Ali, they won't get drafted. They won't have jury duty. They won't have to fill in that civilian role.
Really? I don't know.
You don't know. What
Because the
don't you know?
jury's not anonymous when Jay-Z's saying that you're guilty. I mean, that's completely against the whole purpose of that.
I've never been to jury duty. I never got it in the mail.
Plus, if I was on the defense and Jay-Z was on the jury panel, I would say I don't want him to be a juror.
Yeah. What you talking about?
Why?
Because he's Jay-Z. I don't know.
So?
Maybe I don't know. I don't even know if I have the right to say that, but like, does a defense someone, an attorney probably would, yeah, they're able to actually dispute who the jurors are.
I'm sure, yeah, they could figure it out. I would assume half of them are unemployed.
No.
They get the free food and $70
No, I don't
a day.
think so.
No?
No, I think jurors are people who actually are employed.
That's better then. What else we got today, boys? Damn, we're only in fucking 41 minutes. I felt like we've been talking for 2 hours. That's not good.
Yeah. It's been a rough one.
You're in a rush?
Yeah. I'm not in a rush.
I think I gotta say, out of all of them, this one's a little rough. I mean, I could...
No, I like it. What are you
Fucking-
talking about?
Yeah?
Yeah, what do you mean out of all of them?
Oh, well, this is 16 now, right?
Something like that.
You don't even know?
Something like that. Jack doesn't... All right, so... Yes, this is episode 16. So I tell Jack we're going to stop using episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Jack, you know, he's got to always do something. Kid doesn't learn. I wish Joe Jackson was your father. You know how of an upstanding man you would have been?
You know how close my father was to Joe Jackson?
No, explain.
No.
Sure. Jack, you have any good stories? I want to hear good stories about you or like one of your brothers.
Good stories about... All right.
Yeah,
So I
growing
got my brother as a gag, a fucking a pocket pussy.
When? Wait, first of all, when? I need to know.
Years ago.
Oh, okay.
So I got it for Monaco because...
Did it come with wear and tear?
Monaco. No. It's still in the box. I ordered it straight from Amazon.
Oh, nice.
So...
You
So it was just supposed to be a
destroyed that
gag,
thing in
right? But
5
he gave
minutes.
it to my little brother.
Mm.
And apparently, because I had been gone for years, my little brother had been using it like nonstop. Like he beat off till he got headaches.
Oh my god.
And he would leave it out because he's a dirty motherfucker.
And then he thought he was ready and got pregnant.
Hold on, and my parents got the cleaning lady. We had a cleaning lady. She fucking cleaned that thing up.
Oh really? Jesus.
Wait, she cleaned the
It was just-
fleshlight?
Yeah,
Would you
yeah,
put it like
yeah.
where the dirty
It was-
dishes were? Like what prompted her to find
Like
it?
she picked it up and cleaned it. Like
She
cleaned
picked it up, went, cleaned it out, and put it back on a dust-free fucking shelf.
And she knew what it was.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, she probably thought it was like a fucking like a hand
re-
warmer.
I have no idea, but I mean,
It was a koozie.
Wait.
it was
Hold on,
really
hold on.
only one thing it could have been.
She knew what it was.
I
Cleaning
don't know.
people.
Well, who's this cleaning
a
person?
cleaning lady
Yeah.
is not going to say, "Oh, that jar on that shelf is dusty," and take off every jar on the shelf and clean it.
No. She cleaned the whole room. Like she would clean the whole apartment we were living in,
And including like, oh,
Everything.
these shoes look dirty. Let me go clean them.
No, but she would take the shoes and push them and put them where the shoes belong.
Right.
So shoes weren't washed. I don't know how many people out there wash their shoes, but shoes wouldn't get washed. But
I
if
don't
there were
wash
clothes to do, laundry, food, shit like that, she would kind of like take care of us for one day out of the week.
Where was this? You weren't there though. You said this was what 3 years ago.
No, I wasn't there. I didn't know the lady.
You weren't there, huh?
Why, are you going to call him?
Yeah, I need that cleaning lady.
You need that clean?
Let me get that number.
No, I was thinking just call Marco. He's got more details.
Nah, I'm not gonna call him.
All right, don't call him.
Actually, Marco's another fan favorite. They like when he's on.
Yeah, he's good. He's good to go.
He would have been good. Maybe we should got it. We got to get him in one day. So what do you boys got planned for the rest of the week? Anything?
No, my life is boring.
Your life is boring. My life is pretty boring.
No, my life has got way too much going on right now.
Yeah,
I had to enlist the help. Well, I mean, aside from the kids and the moving, it's just I'm trying to set up this office. I'm trying to make my backyard a fucking paradise. Trying to, I got school starting up soon, so I got to make sure that I have my station here. I gotta set up, man.
Remember, podcast first. Don't worry about your education.
Yeah, right.
Education.
But yeah, that's the plan, man.
Remember in Waterboy?
An education.
I'm asking the devil. I invent electricity.
Victor, you want to
have
see
all damn teeth, but no toothbrush.
Victor, you want to see him get real mad real quick?
Go for it.
Vic, I never seen Waterboy.
Oh my god. You're another weirdo, dude.
I don't know.
Definitely are a weirdo.
I'm not a big Adam Sandler fan.
Yeah, but everyone's seen the Waterboy, man. You never seen the Waterboy?
I've seen it.
All right, so
he's not.
That's all that matters. He's all right. He's good. I like him.
Him and Ben Stiller, like they're all.
He's not part of that Hollywood scheme that's going to come out one day.
Oh,
so
sure
thank God. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No. That's why he probably moved to Netflix. He knew everything. He was like, I'm getting the fuck away from Hollywood.
Oh, Netflix is Hollywood, though.
And he does. Is it?
Of course it is.
Yeah, but he does his own thing.
Netflix is definitely
He's his own
Hollywood,
director.
yeah.
He does all his own movies. He writes all his own scripts. With the help of some people. But
you want to see how closely Hollywood is to Netflix? Watch that new thing that came out just recently, Cuties.
The fuck is that?
Just watch it.
Cuties?
Bet you know what? Pull up a picture of the movie called Cuties. It's on Netflix. It's this. I can't. I have a daughter.
I feel like I'm gonna see. Yeah, I don't want to get into this whole pedophilia.
All right,
thing.
we don't have to. I'm just saying. There's your evidence right there.
Evidence to what? What Hollywood's all about? Yeah, I knew this. Netflix. I mean, people have known this for decades, but I've started knowing this for the past 6-7 months. That's just crazy.
I don't know. Has anyone been arrested for it?
Not yet. Not yet.
So it's all speculation.
A lot of people just happen to commit suicide. That everyone that's been arrested or about to get leaked committed suicide.
People just pay too much attention to every little detail. Like Hollywood is movies are a way or an outlet or just something to do. They don't drive the world.
I don't think it. Yeah, it's not the movies, but it's the people.
No, but I understand that. But if you sit there and you're like, "Oh, I can't watch this movie because of this conspiracy about XYZ," like you're just shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah. I don't think. Like I have a friend.
No,
she can't watch movies based on if people support or don't support Trump. I really don't care. If it's a good movie, it's a good movie.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. I don't know.
Wait. You think I can't watch the movie because of the?
I didn't say you, genius. Oh. I said there is people out there that will not, like, say, for instance, watch The Joker because Robert De Niro is a fucking pussy, which he is a pussy. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to watch The Joker.
Exactly. What does that have to do with me? The movie was great.
Beer over right here, boy.
Joaquin Phoenix did a great job in that movie.
He did an excellent. I think Joaquin Phoenix
was the best Joker.
Played the best. Yeah.
That's like, listen. Oh, I'm not going to buy something because it's made in China.
What are you going to buy?
Who cares?
To be honest, I don't even look at shit. If I like it, I buy it. Wherever it's made from, it's made from. I can't really.
It's funny because it's the same people who say that when the same people who say, "Oh, there's racism" or "There's prejudice against gay people." It's the same people who. Yeah.
I think people are just shot, man. We're the worst type of animals.
I can tell you the reason. Just don't go on social media. Social media is the worst.
The only reason why I go on social media is just to promote this show right here. That's about it. Jack, you seem quiet. You all right?
No, I'm good, man.
You good? We got your dog underneath there. You got peanut butter on your nuts. What are you doing?
Can't wait to get a dog. Cannot wait.
You getting a dog? Another one?
Yeah, I think so.
Do me a favor. Get one that doesn't shed.
Yeah.
And one that's...
now I got carpet, so...
I'm telling you. I like big dogs, but I don't think I'm ever going to own a big dog.
No.
I like medium to small size dogs. It's just easier, bro.
Yeah, but they bark a lot.
Yeah, they do. But
It's like the Napoleon complex.
yeah, you're right.
Plus, I feel like walking around with a little dog's like walking around with a little pink pistol on your hip. Like,
Yeah.
that's cute, bro.
I don't
Like,
know.
even though it's lethal, it's like,
Yeah, but who are you trying to impress?
it's a little pink pistol, bro.
It's all right. Damn, we got nothing. We suck today. See, this is why now, lesson learned. We gotta come up with, we can't just go off the bat. We gotta at least have a little storyboard.
I think so. All right, a little storyboard. Look, tell you, this didn't mean good. You look in my room, I got this closet full of shit that needs to fucking come out and be up on the walls, right? My lamp needs to be set up.
I don't know
I'm
where he's
literally
getting at.
on a fucking office desk. Not an office
I don't
desk,
give
on
a
a
fuck.
goddamn
As long as your
file
audio
cabinet.
is good, your audio is good.
Yeah, but I'm
still
hunched over.
I don't care. That's your problem.
I don't care.
You have 4
I don't
days
care.
to set up. I mean,
I have
what
4
are you
days.
doing?
I have 4
Yeah.
days. No, I don't have 4 days. I have a lot of work.
You have 4 days, man.
No. I don't have a desk. I actually still have to buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's your wife doing?
She's good. She's at work right now.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. It's a long drive.
Where are the
I feel
kids?
bad.
Tied them up to the radiator with a fucking cup of water.
No, I got a little bit of help for the week
Oh, yeah.
from my brother-in-law. He's here to help me
That's
out.
good.
And we'll do a little trade. He gives me a little bit of babysitting services, and I pay for it. And he gets to go on his little trip to Oregon.
Oregon?
Yeah, he wants to go to Oregon. I don't know why. Have either of you been keeping up on what the fuck's going on in Portland? Because I don't know if there's anything left to trash up there. They've been having riot
I
after
could care
riot
less.
after
They're
riot.
still rioting?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting worse
until
and
the
worse.
elections. Yeah, the election. When the election's over, all this goes away.
Isn't
It's amazing how more people aren't dying from COVID like they said they would.
Well, actually, a little more is going to happen.
Well, somebody's
No.
funding that, right?
Yeah. George Soros.
But it's on. God,
Did I say that name?
let's not say.
Oh, man.
Let's not say those names.
He's going to find me.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Fuck him. You got to be, dude, come on.
I don't know.
How is it not funded? I was seeing that shit in New York City, and then you would see these motherfuckers marching, and then like every, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile, there would be a Gatorade, sandwiches set up. And it's funny, all the Antifa, they all wore the same thing. Black hat, black mask, black shirt, black jeans, black Converse.
Well, I'm sure
Yeah.
there's some sort of coordination.
Yeah, I know, but you would see, like, you could tell the fucking yuppie that just got out of his fucking apartment in Williamsburg and decided to fucking make a sign out of a pizza box that he ate 4 weeks ago. You could tell that guy. But then you could tell who the Antifa people are. They're coming out of cars. They're opening the trunks. They got the food out. Then they're driving, and they're going to meet up, like, all the other groups. It's all fucking set up.
Like it's a fucking 5K they're having downtown. They're just
Should be
fucking,
fucking
like,
drinking
here.
Gatorade and fucking soda on a fucking 10-mile fucking hike anyway, you fucking morons. You should be hydrating with fucking water. Dumbasses.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of screaming.
And they're all pussies too, because as soon as they walk away from all that crowd and they start walking, the signs are in their back pockets. They're not making any eye contact. They're going straight to the L train. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think people just feel obligated to join.
And they won't go into crazy. They won't come to Queens and do this. They won't go to like Howard Beach. They won't go to even where we're at. They won't go to the Bronx with the Albanians and the Italians and the Dominicans out there, the Spanish. They won't go there. They'll get beat up.
You know what's crazy? There's another where I used to live in the town of you know what? Fuck it. And there was a town in Marietta. It was Marietta. So there was a town
Marietta,
in
San Diego,
California.
right?
Marietta, San Diego. Let me get my thoughts
I like
together.
turtles.
And this was around the time that there was a caravan where they were still doing the caravans of the people that were coming over illegally. People from Marietta got on the main highway, like the highway where they were busing these people into Marietta to drop them off into Marietta, made them turn the fuck back around.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see that happening now if they did that.
Build the wall.
Build the wall, hell yeah. I think he's got 280 miles built.
Honestly, I just like the fact of building the wall.
There was always
Just
a wall there for
forget
people
it.
that are fucking dumbasses.
It just employs people.
Yeah. One, he employed a lot of contractors. And two, there was always a wall there. So people got to get this thing out that Trump is building a wall. He's not building a wall. He's just building it better. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is a little
You
comical,
can't
though.
you can't have a
Like,
10-foot wall dividing
No,
one of the worst, craziest drug infested fucking.
Yeah, but they use submarines and drones and stuff. A wall.
Yeah, I know, but hey, the wall's a wall.
I know a wall's a wall, but
I seen a meme with Trump. He put for a good time call Kamala on one of the beams.
Nice. Did he really? He's
No,
the
no,
world's
he didn't
best
do it. He
troll
didn't.
in the world.
I don't think
I wouldn't put it past them.
They're not going to build a wall the same length as the United States. It's not going to
I
happen.
don't know. He's got 280 miles down though.
Oh, out of
What's
what,
the wall?
3,000?
Hey,
It took him what, almost 4 years?
no, they didn't start this wall till like the second year in.
Okay, so he's got 2 years.
Yeah, he's gonna have
300
another 4
miles.
more years.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
Yeah. Oh no, he's winning. Listen, you can't really go with Biden. Listen, I'm not a crazy Trump fanatic, but between him and Biden,
Well, Biden
I
probably
mean,
didn't
hello, I think that's what's gonna show how stupid this fucking country is if Biden does win, which he's not, obviously, because they have a video of Obama. I think it was like his second year in his first or second term. He was like, "Oh, the fucking United States Postal Service is the worst fucking service," and now all of a sudden he's like, "No, it's the best. It's great.
Yeah.
Everything is accounted for. Get the fuck
yeah.
out of here, you rat bastard." He's going to jail for treason.
Prime, at that time, though, Prime was using the Postal Service. So
I think the
was
Postal
a huge
Service
mess.
is not that bad anyway.
But what is it for?
They just want to do. First of all, how are you going to get
The
everyone
drug
to
trade.
fucking vote through the mail anyway and count all that? That would take a year.
It'll employ people.
And there's people already employed. You don't need to employ them just for the fucking month.
No, they would employ
For-
more people.
Yeah, and then throw them out after.
I don't know. Why don't they should just use a computer?
Seasonal workers.
There's just so many ways you can. They really need to just. I don't know. You bring your ID in, you get checked, and you have to have an ID if you get a vote. There's no. They shouldn't have no affidavits unless you just moved and you can prove your old address with your new address. Bring those documents in. You can't. I don't know how people are going to vote that don't have an ID. That's what they're trying to push the liberals.
I think
the
it costs.
Democrats,
It costs a
sorry.
lot more money to have physical locations for voting, and it costs.
Yeah, but they've been doing it.
Yeah, exactly. But that doesn't mean it's the right way to do it.
Yeah, but I think it's the most proficient way.
No, absolutely not.
Everyone's been doing it that way. Keep
No.
it the same.
I think-
I don't like change.
You want to know what the most proficient way is? Give everyone
in
a
your
fucking
mouth?
login.
Exactly.
Huh? Give everyone a fucking login.
Yeah.
Give everyone the website. You register your fucking social security number. If you're older than 106, you're bullshit.
Exactly. No, I agree 100%. That's the
That
most
sounds like a
efficient
good way, but
That's
you
the
don't
cheap-
think there's no way to hack? There's no way to maybe make a social security number and change the guy or female's birthday?
What's the
If
difference
you went
between
through all
somebody?
that trouble to do that,
Why not?
you don't think
People get
the
paid
Postal
millions and
Service will
millions
get
and
fucked up?
millions of dollars
somehow-
to do that.
What's stopping people from physically faking who they are?
Because you can't.
How do you figure? You're sitting there saying that someone's going to.
I'm going to a school. I'm giving my ID.
How do you
They're
know-
taking my ID. They have it down in the fucking the district. They're pulling out. There's only one name.
Okay.
They take that stamp. They put on the voter's code. Boom.
Well, they could do the same exact thing with online. I don't understand. They're using a computer to validate the ID anyway.
Yeah, I know, but you're going in person. Who says that you can't go online for me?
Whatever.
Let's say,
it doesn't matter.
Let's
That
say
one ID
no, it
gets
does
one-
matter.
No, it doesn't.
What does matter? Let's say I have your ID information and I know your social security. So let's say you're working and you can't vote till 3, but you know what? I'm going to vote for you at 9:00 in the morning. Boom. Now you go in, you can't vote. Why?
But
Okay, then you go in and you complain that you didn't.
You
cast
can't
that
go
vote.
in. You guys are trying to defeat the purpose of going in. So I'm just saying, just fucking go in the first time and do it the way it's been forever.
What I'm saying is that if you
Why
your
change?
number
I'm not
was
a guy
used,
that
but
likes
you
change.
didn't use it, you should be able to contest that, and you can.
Oh yeah.
contest that.
The world revolves around you. Let's stop the whole elections and let's see why Giacomo couldn't fucking go in and contest it. Let's just
But now it's easy to
Yeah,
trace.
it's easier. No, it's easier to vote online than it is in person.
go in person.
It takes a lot.
Put it this
more-
way: if you can protest, if there's people protesting in person to not vote in person, does that make any sense to anyone? There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people in the city of New York all together with no mask, holding signs.
Listen.
no in-person voting, but you're in-person protesting.
Okay.
That's hard.
What
you're
time
a
do the
fucking moron.
voting booths close?
I want to say 6:45 is the last they let people in. Doors close at 6:45, I think.
Okay, so what happens if I can't make it there?
Huh?
What happens if I can't make it there?
then you got to call your job and be like, hey, I'm going to come an hour late. And you go in. It's like from 7 to 7. I think you got 12 hours.
All right, so it's a lot easier if I could just vote on my phone.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's
definitely more efficient.
No, it's probably more convenient to vote online or your phone, but I'm saying more proficient and definitely where the numbers count.
Listen, if I can file my taxes online, I should be able to vote online because it's one.
That's two different things.
How?
Because if the city wants their money, they're getting their money.
Yeah, but
if you want your money, you gotta.
I, as a citizen, am responsible to do two things: vote and file my taxes. Right? That's generally the only thing.
No, not really. No, you're not forced to vote. You're forced to do your taxes.
It's your right, not your responsibility.
Okay, so it's your right.
It's a privilege to vote if you want.
So I have to file my taxes.
Okay.
No, it's not a privilege either.
Sorry, maybe wrong word.
There's a lot more identity concerns with filing taxes than there is with voting.
I guess
because it has a huge financial impact to me and my identity. Right?
I have an accountant. Do you do it on your own?
I do. I file my own taxes.
Well, you're a genius anyway. You're good like that. Me, I got to get someone to do it. That's because I don't want to get that
like
shit.
Vic. I like if my wife didn't do that shit, I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm scared to get what's that thing?
Audited?
Audited.
Yeah, you're not going to get audited if you file a regular W-4. It's literally here's this document. This is what my job said I paid in taxes. Here's a document.
You know what? I give the guy $150, $200, whatever it is.
That's ripoff. That's nuts.
Listen, I buy a pack of cigarettes every day.
When you have it gets complicated.
I'd rather get it done the right way.
It doesn't make you sound smarter.
No, I know. I'm not trying to sound smarter, but I'm just saying people spend money on stupid shit. So
yeah,
I don't know. I think voting should be done online.
I think if you order a pizza and pay for delivery for a pizza, you can pay to have your taxes done for you.
If you, all right, well, let's try to like I still think you should do it in person. But let's say if you did do it online, it would have to be, you would have to be first employed, right?
No.
Why?
I'm just saying, just so that it's more of a confirmed. You know what I mean? What about like this? You can go to the DMV, be an immigrant, and get an ID.
I understand that.
You're not a U.S. citizen, but you can get an ID.
But they don't even check Social Security when you vote. They don't check your Social Security when you vote.
They don't check anything when you vote.
So what's the difference between doing it
all
that
they
way
do
or
is
online? They don't even take my. When I voted, they didn't take my ID.
See, that's weird. That's probably because we live in this neighborhood. I don't know.
No, but just I'm saying. But if
they took my ID when I voted,
I can tell you one thing: there's going to be a lot less error when a person is trying to validate something as opposed to a machine.
Yeah, but I just think you can create a username. You can create all these things. And
I can create a fake identity.
Exactly.
But you can't create a fake social.
You can't create a fake identity to go into and vote in the voters poll.
How do you figure? They're not sitting there validating your ID. They're checking your ID.
Maybe that one idiot that they hired that's been fucking unemployed for 15 years and smokes crack happened to serve you that day. But every time I've been to a voter booth, they take my ID, they double check everything, they stamp my fucking voting transcript with my name on it, and that's it.
You didn't vote on a computer?
No, you vote by hand and then you throw it into the computer.
I don't know where you're voting, but where I voted on a machine.
Like you press on a machine?
Yeah.
No, I did it.
That's one point.
They had the pencil thing.
It's just
you bubble it in and you put it through the transcript, and that's it. And it goes, "Thank you for voting."
No, when I voted, it was on a computer.
Okay.
So, but my point is, if it's already on a computer, what's the difference? I still have to validate who I am.
So, how did you validate yourself on the computer then?
My ID number.
So you threw in what
my ID number,
your driver's license, unique ID client number.
Yeah.
All your information popped up.
No, once I put it in there, they was like, "Okay, thanks." That it was it. It didn't like.
And then it just you clicked whatever you had to click, and you said, "I'm done voting." That was it.
Yeah.
Now you could do that online.
That's
who
point.
says? I don't know. See, I didn't know you did it that way. I know the way I did it is they actually pulled a fucking piece of paper out of their district. It was like a label. They took that label off and put it on the paper. That was it.
Yeah, and then the paper goes on a truck, and the truck goes to a shredding machine.
Yeah, after it scans my votes.
I can guarantee you nobody's validating that stuff.
I don't know.
Nobody.
No. But I'm saying
can't scale.
There's got to be a reason why.
They can't do it.
Every other election year, it was fine until this new election year for Trump. There's got to be a reason why they're pushing for Come on, Corona, dude. Are we getting back onto that? People are protesting. You can go to Trader Joe's, stand online, you can shop in between. Dude, I go to Trader Joe's and I go to fucking this thing called Wegmans.
Wegmans, yeah.
Dude, I bump into people more than anything. in that place.
No, but it's
now you're
different.
telling me I can't go to a school. I've never waited online to
But you're
vote.
putting yourself at risk more.
You could put the boxes 6. You're putting yourself at risk when you go shopping.
Yeah, but that's on your own will.
All right,
What do you mean own will? People
if
gotta
we're ta-
eat.
Wait. If we're talking about
If you're talking about
who's
no, you
voting,
guys said COVID.
there's a lot of
you guys
old
said
people that
you
vote,
can't
right?
go in there because of COVID, and I'm telling you that's fucking bullshit. Because you can go to a supermarket, easily get COVID. No one's 6 feet apart when you're waiting for the cashier to fucking ring your shit up. You know what I'm trying to say?
When you're walking around those stores, you bump into a lot of older people. Have you noticed that all of a sudden
it's all
wherever you
different
go,
ages.
there's a lot less older people
No,
out
not at all.
Yeah, that's true.
because
No,
they
that's true.
stay home, bro.
No, that was the first.
And-
that was the first
And
month or
older
two.
people tend to vote at a higher percentage than younger people.
Yeah.
So now you have a whole demographic that's not going to come out and vote, who likely vote Republican, by the way.
Probably.
100% right.
But now you have people that are used to a way where they went to the school. They said, "Oh, hey, how are you, Linda?" Boom, boom, boom. They know this way. They bubble it in. Go. Now you expect someone who's over the age of 60 to figure out how a computer works, to figure out how I punch my client ID. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if
Society
you can call,
progresses,
look,
you
if you can
progress
call
with it.
for AARP services, if you can call for AAA, if you can call and you can do something like that, or maybe, hey,
Listen,
like, I don't know what to tell you. If you're 96 years old and a computer to you is fucking space magic, get your daughter, get someone to help you out.
I agree because
Yeah,
right
but
now,
that's-
wait. Right now, doctors don't take in-person visits unless you're seriously in need. So right now,
That's not everywhere.
no, it is everywhere because they can't.
Well,
You
you're
ha-
talking about a doctor just for your routine checkup, I get. But what about these doctors that are in emergency rooms and everything?
I'm not talking about emergency rooms.
Well, they're
Hospitals is
still
different.
doctors.
Let's talk about.
Yeah, if you have if you have a fever,
no.
I don't
Let's
think
just say
Alright.
you're 85 years old and
Okay.
you go to a
you need
an
your prostate check.
ophthalmologist. No, you
Oh,
go to an ophthalmologist because every other year you have to go, or every 6 months you got to get checked.
Mm-hmm.
Your doctor's most likely has.
I check myself
that
every
through
day.
Zoom.
I don't know about you, but
Your doctor's not going to bring you in.
Okay.
It's a risk to him. And so that generation of people are using a computer. You have to
I
listen.
get it. Yeah,
in
no,
order-
I get what you're
have-
saying
You
in a
have
way.
to be able to adapt and use a computer. You
But
have
what
to.
about
Tell me
if
one
you're
thing.
fucking really sick and being over the computer is not going to do shit? The doctor has to physically come see you,
We'll
check
talk about if we're
vitals.
really sick.
I don't have a fucking heart monitor in
Well,
my
I'm saying,
fucking back
what
pocket.
I'm saying is that you're saying that there's a big demographic of people who are not familiar with computers, and that because of that, they should still have the opportunity to vote in person.
I'm saying it should be in person, and it should not be any other way. It hasn't been for years and years and decades.
Yeah, I don't think it
the
has to
only
be that
time
black
you
and
should
white.
vote through the mail, like I said, if you're an active duty soldier and you happen to be stationed in Texas, fucking Virginia, but your fucking residency is California, New York. There's no way you're flying for that one day.
Listen, right now,
And celebrities
You don't-
do that.
90%. Wait. Right now, 90% of the country, kids were being taught through computers. So that means that their parents had to. That means that there's a huge generation of people who have
You
to
put a
learn this
computer, you put an iPhone in front of my parents with instructions on how to even fucking press a number. They're not going to know what the fuck they're doing.
That
yeah,
doesn't mean
you
that
got to
they
see
can't
my
learn.
dad try to work
That
his
battery
phone.
would
It's
be
hilarious.
fucking drained
Yeah,
by
but
the
that
time
doesn't
they
mean that they
figure it out to
can't
hit the
learn.
home button.
Or
I'm
that
not
doesn't-
saying they can't learn.
That doesn't mean
but
someone can't guide them through it.
you can, but I mean that's not. I mean now what about if all right, the lady's 62 years old and now her grandson's guiding. Let's say that the grandson's a real piece of shit. Let's say she's actually a fucking Democrat and the grandson is Republic. And he goes, yeah, let me figure it out. Boom. And then he clicks his vote and gives it to her. He goes, hey, you just need to sign right here and you're good. You could take advantage of people that way.
But that's on the person. What about the person?
But she don't know
What about
that.
the person
She's
who's
vulnerable.
physically disabled? Who
Yeah,
can't
what
make
happens
it?
when that person goes to one of those boxes that Victor went to, and the old lady's like, "Well, what do I do?"
Well, at least she knows a pencil to the name and press the circle. You're
No, but if
all
you're
right.
still using a machine in person. But what about the person who can't physically make it to the voting booth? They should still have the right to vote.
They might
They
they might have the in vote, and that's totally acceptable. But if you know what, if you're protesting, shopping, going to the beach on weekends, going to the Hamptons to eat this and that, I think you could take fucking 10, 15 minutes out of your time, go to the school and vote and get the fuck out of there. It's just an excuse.
No,
That's
I
all it
agree.
is.
I prefer not to though.
Well, Well, then again, I know you're not that typical guy that's gonna go out there and try to. There are people that are hired. The Democrats are hiring people to try to scam this.
No, I completely
because they're
understand that.
pushing it too much.
Trust me,
they didn't push it when Obama was running against what was it, McCain?
Listen, first of all, your entire identity is not in person. Your entire identity is on some sort of computer.
Yeah,
somewhere.
So if somebody wants to steal your identity,
I'm sure they can.
If you vote or not in person, they can still.
But what happens?
They can still make themselves you. So that means even though they're using, they don't have the ability to do it through whatever on their free time. They can hack your stuff through voting time. It's still a possibility.
But what about this? Now you go to vote in person. It scans in there. They don't really get the things because I know how it works. They scan everything, and at the end, at 7:00, they gotta they gotta take the USB card out of all those machines. They gotta upload them into a thing. Now, who says you can't do that?
Those are being sent automatically, like in a cloud. They're definitely not being sent through USBs.
No, absolutely not. I've seen it both ways, so no, I don't think everything is up to date. Maybe
isn't
in
it less secure?
The better neighborhoods, it's up to date.
No, it's not a network. Trust me. Listen,
isn't the cloud?
But who says you can't vote twice?
The entire finance industry is on a cloud.
What about a mail-in? All right, so now I sign who I'm voting for, and I'm mailing it in.
That's worse.
And now I'm going to go 10 minutes after mailing it. I'm going to go do my vote through the school. So now I'm going to get 2 votes.
No, it won't count. It shouldn't count the first time.
It shouldn't count. But you know how long it would take to fucking read 300 million people's mail?
No. So here's the thing. You think those forms are scanned and read by machines. People aren't.
I hope they are.
Of course they are.
But you still got to undo it. You still got to take the form out.
No. A machine is already deciding, there's already a registered vote for this X, Y, and Z person. What do you think a W-4 is designed the way it is? You think people sit there and actually physically read through W-4s? No, of course not. They do. They have machines reading through them. Actually, I don't even.
If you do it online,
physical. No, even if you mail it in person.
How would it know my lettering, my handwriting?
A W-4 is not filled out by you.
I don't know. I do W-2s.
A W-2, sorry. A W-2 is not completed by you.
No, it's not.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, right. I know what you're saying. Yeah, you're right.
And of course, and that's in the database registry. So the same thing with voting. You're most likely, if you voted by mail, it's going to be either a number 2 pencil, sign in something.
Like a Scantron, like we did back in the day. But that's how I've been voting in schools. It was through a Scantron. I don't know. I like it that way. You go in, you do, you got to do it, walk out. You get the stamp, right?
But
you get the I voted stamp sticker.
Listen, I think it's more. I think it creates more opportunities to vote online because for one, you're going to have people vote that generally don't vote because they don't want to be bothered going. You're going to have people.
Well, you do have like Howard Stern, for instance. He doesn't go in person votes. He has he votes
a proxy or some sort.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
These
but
are
that's
celebrities.
Privilege. All right,
yeah.
Let's just talk about the average person. What happens if one day their kids they get hurt or something that day? Mm-hmm. They should still have the opportunity to vote, even though they can't make it physically to the voting booth. Same people with disabilities.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? What happens if there's a blackout?
People with disabilities, they usually, I mean, I'm not saying all of them because I know it goes by insurance, but
people that are a lot of people are uninsured. First of all, so
there's always a handicap rail somewhere to vote.
Oh,
there's a ramp.
It's not
blind
even
people
that.
vote.
Okay, so somebody in the wheel. My former boss was in the wheelchair.
Obviously, someone voted for Hillary.
It's not that convenient.
Thanks for making the show a little entertainment. I think I'm falling out. I just love it because I don't know, man. I talk to people and listen. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, their vote, but some people are just voting for Biden for the wrong reasons.
Well, that's why there's
like I have friends in unions.
Wait, do you guys really think that the population vote matters?
No.
Why do you think there's the electoral college?
There has to be electoral college.
No, it matters for the delegates.
And I'm not saying it because Trump won.
It just doesn't matter for the president.
It's because if you don't have electoral, correct me if I'm wrong, pretty much New York and California are going to be the people that pick.
No, there's 2 senators per state.
No, I know, but I'm talking about, dude, we have 19 million people in New York. There's not 19 million people in Ohio. So if you do a blue state like New York and California, put their votes together, we're going to win. Whoever they pick is going to be the winner.
No, it's not true at all.
I think so. That's why it evens out.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter where the condensed population is. There's still X amount of people in the country. It doesn't matter. Like, just because California has more of a Republican population or a Democratic population. Yeah, and New York has a Democratic population. There's still 259 million people in the entire country, regardless of their location. That doesn't matter.
I don't know. Someone explained it.
It matters on the electoral level.
Yeah. You got to have that.
Those states' senators vote.
But then, like, I have a friend. I won't mention his name. He's a great. I love the kid to death. We grew up together. But he's your typical liberal guy, which I get. Whatever.
Yeah.
He's a Democrat, but he's only voting for Biden because he says Trump is ruining the unions. But then I know another 15 people that are in unions, and they're all voting for Trump. Because I don't get it. Like, you're talking about this whole union thing, and I want him here. Yeah, I want him here to actually defend himself.
Unions hurt the economy. I was going to put that out there. Unions destroy the economy.
How?
Because they don't create opportunity for people.
No, because it's all through contract and everything.
But it's still you're contractually obligated to hire X amount of people. Because they're in the union. However,
I know, but at the same time, the union also helps. At least the people that work. You got to have union. You got to have union. People, dude. So. There's people that are hired that are not union. God forbid they get injured. The boss goes, all right, well, fuck off.
God forbid
you have no arm.
That's not true. God forbid you get injured on any other job. It's the same thing. You still abide by the same laws.
I don't know. I'm for union workers. I'll always support my union peeps, but at the same time, I don't think Trump is trying to hurt union workers because he's building a wall. He's stopping illegal immigrants that are coming in that are taking your jobs. That Biden wants illegal immigrants to come in.
I don't know. I just look at
Trump. I think, what is it? They allow up to 1 million immigrants in the United States legally. I mean, that's pretty good.
I don't know.
Refugees.
Well, refuge is different.
Yeah, but you can't. I mean, this whole union shit is getting out of hand, man.
Listen,
your check hasn't changed since he's been elected. Nothing has changed. The kid's been working more, if anything.
Do you want to know? What some problem with these unions are? This is my particular one with these teachers unions, right? They have a virtual, and this is as a parent, I'm watching this happen. They have virtual meetings. The parents have virtual meetings because they don't want to get the sniffles, but then they also want their kids to go to a physical location with all the other kids. So you won't show up for a meeting in person, but you're going to send your kid to school in person?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with a union?
So the teachers unions are out there fighting to not work.
Of course.
Right? So it's like, cool.
I would fight if I couldn't work too.
Right. So it's like, cool.
$1,200 a week.
Then you don't have, huh?
$1,200 a week unemployment and the COVID, whatever.
Right, but then that means that now there's more layoffs then because now you don't need all these teachers because now one teacher can take care of a fucking how many?
No, that's not true at all. My fiance's a teacher. They still need the.
You need to have hands on, dude. I'm not a person that can learn online. I need to physically see someone write it on a board. I need someone to come to my desk and explain the steps.
But that's we're comparing we're comparing a classroom with like my fiance's school that they don't even have 4 walls.
Teachers need to get back into fucking school and work. And if you know what, if you're scared, then you know what you need to do. If there's teachers willing to work and there's teachers that are not willing to work, then the ones that are not willing to work, you need to end your career and go figure out something else.
Well, because not all teachers are unions either. So like in a lot
private
of
schools,
middle America.
No, I know, but private schools are not unions, right? They're hired through.
No, they're not. They're not union.
It doesn't really matter.
We're looking at it just for New York, and we're looking at it for New York City.
Unions are not always great.
But across the country,
I need a sticker for this thermos so that when I'm in class and I take a drink, it'll just.
I'm shipping them out. Thank you for that. Fredo, hold on. We're in a conversation here. Join in whenever you're ready.
I think so. Imagine a company like Walmart. Mm-hmm. How big they've grown, or a company like Amazon.
I fucking love Walmart.
Right? If a company like Amazon, look how big they grew.
Turtles.
If they were union, they wouldn't be able to grow that fast or big.
If they were or weren't?
If they were.
I thought because they're not union.
They're not union. Of course not. Why do you think Walmart's not?
Well, I think they.
Boroughs?
Well, yeah, I don't know Walmart. Yeah,
Amazon's not union.
I could have sworn maybe their workers are not union, but they get their structure built by union. Right?
Like the buildings?
Yeah.
Well, that's because of the law in the city. But if they have a building outside of the city, they don't have to get that.
Yeah.
But you just if you think of it on a bigger scale, think about bigger than just one person collecting a paycheck. If my contract says that if my contract defines my job, I have zero incentive to do better than that. Because I'm still going to get paid for the same amount of money as the guy sitting next to me who does nothing. Because it's on paper. As opposed to you as a person producing X amount of money and getting a reward for your level of production as opposed to the person next to you. I mean, the whole point of capitalism is for competition, right?
Speaking of
to
paper,
do better faster.
Exactly.
Speaking of paper and speaking of better, faster, you know that female AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? What was her? I think she had a mate. Like what? She went to school for economics. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Where she tries to make something more proficient, but using less. So you know how she's behind the whole green, save the trees, save the papers. We have emails, this and that. And she's trying to figure out ways on how to not really, like use everything and spend more money. But now she's going against herself. She's for voting through mail. So now forget about the emails and stuff. You see how crazy this world is? There's got to be a puppet.
To vote through mail, I wouldn't vote.
If you have to mail, no, there's no
For
way.
one, my vote's
You
not
can't
count.
account on who. Like I think they started sending that censorship.
Well,
They wanted to know who lives in your house. I told my mother, father, grandfather, every time you get that letter, just rip it up and throw it away. Don't even sign it.
Well, your vote's not confidential anymore.
Nothing's confidential, really.
Well, it's not between me, the mailman, and the government. It's between me and the government, as opposed to adding the mailman having to courier. I understand they're obligated to.
I think the mailman would be all right, or the mailwoman. They got to get your mail where it needs to go. I just think after that, it's anyone's game.
All right, so here
The government's going to control everything.
Let me try to see if this makes any sense to you, okay? So, drug traffickers' favorite way to move fentanyl, do you know what fentanyl is?
Yes.
Heroin, right? Super condensed heroin is FedEx and USPS.
Wait, fentanyl's a prescription drug.
But it is heroin.
So is morphine.
Yes, it is a derivative of, yeah, absolutely. It's all heroin.
They gave me fentanyl when I was in the hospital. That's why I'm saying. It's not like a dirt street drug.
Well, it is.
Well, it's used that way, but it's not like.
I like turtles.
It's not like me going to the hospital
heroin.
saying, "Yeah, they gave me heroin." Like that's crazy.
You just don't like calling it heroin, but it is definitely heroin.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I guess.
I can't wait for Jack's news.
Huh?
All right, where are you
I'm
getting
not.
with this?
No, I'm kidding.
Fredo?
Huh?
So where are you going with this?
So drug traffickers' favorite way of moving shit, like obviously undetected, where you have a higher chance of getting it from point A to point B, is USPS and FedEx.
Really?
Which one of those services? Yeah.
I thought it was anally.
Oh,
All right,
no.
whatever.
No, they have those scans when you go to the airport.
How dare
Scan
you?
your whole body.
No, but
Only if you look suspect.
No, everyone. You gotta go.
No, sometimes they don't have that. Sometimes you just walk right in.
Not in JFK.
Go ahead, Jack. I don't mean to.
no, I was gonna say, so if that happens and it's millions, billions maybe of drugs a year that get in around, with the mail, how secure is it really?
I don't know.
How
Not
secure
secure.
is that really?
Well, you have to think about how many tons of mail, and so how many pounds of drugs or something.
I don't know. This whole mailing thing. I mean,
Think about how.
so you're telling
260 million
me
people.
we would have to mail? Let's say if we did the mailing thing, you're gonna mail when? November 3rd.
I don't know.
By the time they get it, it'll be what? November 7th. Or they open it up, put it through the system. I don't know. Oh, December 1st. We'll get it. I mean, come on. What that's nuts.
That's why you use a computer. Instantly, you know the results
Use a computer, but in the school. How that? We'll make everyone
for
happy.
zero reason because you got to do the exact same steps in your own.
Yeah, but you know what? You got to do it in person, on the camera.
Oh, come on! There's no cameras in
Yeah, I
there.
know there's no cameras.
You know what I think is dope?
What?
The fact that that Ron Jeremy had such a big dick that we all know who he is, but I'm pretty sure none of us have ever seen any of his pornos.
I don't think I've ever seen any of his pornos either.
But you know who he is.
I know who he is. I Google search his name, images. I don't even know what his dick look like.
Who's the
But
Supreme
I'm just saying
Court
that's
judge?
how famous this dude is. That
Who's the
he's
Supreme Court judge?
what?
That's Kavanaugh, no?
I have no idea who it is. But we know about a man who has the biggest dick in porn.
No, I
Pretty
wouldn't say the
sad.
biggest.
That's
dick.
why our society's fucking.
He's the
failing.
fattest guy with the biggest dick.
I don't know. That's why our society's failing.
Yeah, well, look where we're from. I hate to say it, United States. I mean, we're definitely the weirdest fucking
I don't know.
crazy. I don't know why everyone's trying to die to get in here.
I just don't care enough.
It's not that great.
Because now it's still
It could be
better than
worse.
anywhere they're coming from.
It could be worse. In Canada, you gotta wait like 6 weeks to see a doctor.
Yeah, but it's free.
Yeah, you still gotta wait 6 weeks.
That's fun.
Oh, you need a
No,
kidney.
no. If you need something serious, you're not waiting 6 weeks. Come on.
No, there was a guy who needed a kidney.
Yeah, maybe he went there
Bro,
19 times.
This
for the
is the
same
best
issue.
country in the world.
It is. It is.
The best country in this world, and the fact that you know what?
The
Shout
Democrats
out
are ruining it, though.
hold on. I don't do these often, but shout out again to Nathan. His daughter led the class in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Nathan who?
Sent me a picture. His daughter was holding the flag.
I don't know who Nathan is. Why don't you introduce him?
What, to the show?
Well, just
I've
who is he?
mentioned
Is he a
him
fan?
twice.
Is he?
He's a show fan. He's a friend of mine from the Navy.
Shout out to Nathan then.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, he's a good dude.
Is he?
He's
still
our
on the
biggest
boats?
fan in my. He's our biggest.
Is that
fan
the
in
guy
my
that
opinion.
plays us on the boats while they're out there?
Yeah.
How many
guy that
guys
plays
is
us
on
out.
that boat?
Huh?
How many guys are on that boat?
It depends on how much fun you want to have.
Oh,
No, usually.
no, I was
two.
gonna give them all a shout out. I wish I had the fucking. I don't have the boat thing.
It's all good, but yeah, no, it's usually two.
In the Navy, you can be what you want. In the Navy, right, Jack? That's the song you were singing.
Huh? No, I sang no songs.
All right. Well, so let our listeners know. Oh, actually, I took a screenshot. We hit these are the people that are listening to us right now, country-wise, or whatever you want to say.
Right now, what you told
No.
everybody that.
I'm saying 96% of people from North America, United States, obviously. We got people from Europe, Asia, Oceania. We're the group right here. United States, France, Lebanon, Kuwait, Spain, British Island, Ocean Territory, Australia. We made it to the United Kingdom and Mexico.
Who the hell's
Nice.
listening to us? In
I have no idea.
Lebanon and
but
Mexico?
I'm shouting you guys out. I think it's probably our military boys that are out there.
Mm.
That's the only thing I can think about.
Mexico.
Not Mexico. That I don't know how we made it.
You remember that chick?
I think
from,
we brought up the whole fucking donkeys and I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. Anything from Colombia yet?
Papi, they talk about how we used to fuck the donkey.
Yeah, someone definitely got back to Abuelito.
Yeah.
was like, listen to this.
La burro. They want to
Hey,
fuck a burro.
you guys remember Full House, right? You remember that whole thing where that lady was sending what was her name? Lori McLaughlin. She was sending her kid.
Well, she paid
Yeah.
the SAT peoples, right?
Yeah. She got sentenced.
Yeah. How long is she going in?
2 months. of
That's it?
prison.
Oh, 2 months.
That's it. 2 months.
She's probably still
Oh
going to
my
have a
God.
steak dinner.
She's gonna have the penthouse. Fucking.
Yeah.
Jeez.
She's
Jack.
probably gonna be on time served. I bet you she doesn't even. Yo, it's crazy. Nobody serves real time. I feel. Like people get threatened with like life and shit, and then I look and I get updates on where they're at, and it's like, oh, they got 2 fucking years, and it's like,
But you know what?
killed someone.
You got to look at it at another stage. I mean, she's probably never been in trouble before, and I get it. It's a horrible thing what she did. She probably should probably do like a year of.
Oh, so what exactly did she do for the listeners?
she lied
Go ahead.
about what her daughter being in a swim team or whatever. She made a bullshit video and paid some donation money through the coach who got her an in to I forgot what the fuck the school was. It was one of the Ivy Leagues, Harvard. I'm pretty sure it was Harvard. Got her daughter into Harvard. Chick is this bro airhead. Like I seen one of her videos.
Yeah, but I heard
she's
she
getting 2
makes
months.
money off of YouTube.
Yeah, she's a YouTuber.
The daughter's a YouTube. They didn't even need to go to school. She was making millions off YouTube.
But wait, you get 2 months of jail for something like that?
Oh, well,
Donated.
yeah, you're lying because look,
Hundreds of thousands.
let's say you and I, we're dying to get in this school. We fucking study hard. We get our grades up. This lady comes. The girl doesn't even want to go to school because she's going to be a YouTube sensation. That's what your average fucking 14-year-old thinks. And boom, cuts us out. We're not going no more because she got in.
I don't think that's
I think
jail.
2 months is too little.
I don't think it constitutes
No, well, that's
jail.
not only Jack's not explaining everything she did. She also paid them off for the test. She paid over $300,000
Because you don't think that happens, and then you like, come on.
Well, she got caught,
Well, she got caught. Yeah.
and you can't.
Guess how many years her husband got though?
I like turtles.
Same crime, by the way.
Why? Because he's a man.
5 years.
5 years. She
5
got
years
2
in
months.
prison for that?
And
5
women
years.
want equal opportunity.
She got 2 months. He got 5 fucking years. See, they don't share
No,
that.
they don't.
When they want half the house, but they won't share half the sentence.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, who's her husband? Sounded like she was the breadwinner.
What's his name? Mosimo Giannulli, I think.
Another Ginzo.
Nah, he's probably in fashion or something. I don't know. He's useless.
Anyway, so Jack, Victor, what do you want to do? Are we doing news anymore on this show? I mean, I like the current events. I mean, Jack, do you have anything ready, or if you have something ready, I'll put on your intro.
There was a just roll it.
Yeah, you can't. Hey, everything has an intro, all right, guy.
Roll it.
What are we on? We're on an hour 30. All right, here we go. Perfect. We're gonna end it nice. Jack, what do you got?
Welcome everyone to tonight's news. No,
You could always do those impressions, by the way.
Rob
I
Howard
like the
for
show.
60 minutes.
If you want to do the whole news in an impression, go ahead.
so there was a
Fuck me.
girl who was raped by 30 men.
Of course.
Wait.
See, this is why I got to go through everything
consecutively or like?
See, all right. Let me explain something, and let me explain something to
terrible.
you guys, and let
That
me
is
explain
terrible.
something. Let me explain something to my listeners.
All right.
Up until today, I've always checked Jack's news because you gotta censor this kid. He gets a little crazy after a while. He thinks everybody has a sick fuck mind like he does. Apparently, we all
30
don't.
dudes.
Kid, can you shut up? I'm explaining something. So, that's it. I got to go through everything you're about to say because I would have told you to fucking not mention this. And I'm pretty sure I probably did tell you not to mention this, but go ahead. You did it
No,
already.
it's all right. We'll skip.
No, you got it. No.
All right, go. No,
Now
I
he's
got to hear it.
No,
I got to hear it.
He's curious. He wants to know.
I want to know how a girl... Wait, she's accusing... What the
No,
fuck's
you
going
know
on?
what? You got a problem with the story. I'm not going to talk about
Please,
it.
go ahead.
You have a
Go
problem. I'm
ahead.
not going to mention it.
Asshole, go ahead. I want to
Nope,
hear it.
not doing it.
Victor,
Nope.
what did he say?
No, there's a problem.
Someone
It's a
was
problem.
sexually assaulted by 30.
Someone was sexually assaulted by 30 guys.
30.
Go.
Yeah.
Raped by 30 guys. Now go.
30 dudes.
Okay, where did this happen? Who was it? And how bad
Skip
did she
into the-
feel after she cheated on her boyfriend? Into the mic, Dick.
Oh my god!
And that's it for Jack's
That's
news.
it for the news. This kid's not gonna stop.
No.
I need to know a little facts.
I don't want to give you facts. I already said I'm not doing the story.
All right,
And that's
go.
it for Jack's news.
I want to bring the next fucking story up,
Oh,
and it better be fucking something completely different.
completely?
And
I
talk
mean,
inside the mic. You're 12 inches
that-
away.
Sorry.
Listen, nobody wants to hear what the weather is going to be. So it has
So
to
this
be
girl
something
gets
interesting.
raped by 30
No,
guys.
we're not saying no. You don't want to
She
talk about it. You
accused-
said it. No.
No, I'm being for real. Did her boyfriend
No,
find
I'm
out
being
the
for
next
real,
day?
too. I'm not saying the story.
Is that the
You
only
worried
reason
about
why she said she got raped?
it. Maybe. I don't know.
Like, it can be one thing, no? Victor, any suggestions?
That's pretty much what
I
I
don't
was
know.
going to go with because that's a little,
30 guys?
So,
Well, I know the record. There's a girl that did the Daytona 500. It was over 500 guys in one day.
Wow.
That's awesome, right?
so she. This
Jack's
is the
related to
all right,
her.
So this is. I'll say this. It happened in an Israeli hotel, and it really did happen. So I do feel bad a little bit now that I'm like thinking about it because it's a serious story. But I'm just
That's
thinking,
why
goddamn,
I have
30
to-
dudes is like.
That's
That's
terrible.
crazy.
It's
But
probably-
two men were arrested over claims that the girl was gang raped in a hotel. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. Moving on to the next one.
Okay.
You are probably, I got to say, you got to step up your anchorman skills.
Yeah.
I'm not the best at this. I don't know who gave
Dude,
this.
you have 7 days to pick fucking 3 things, read them, and just put notes. Like, you gotta pick who the girl is, where it's from, give me a name, who's being accused, was there a party prior to this, was she dragged from the fucking beach? We need to know shit.
But we don't do that story. So we were talking about Ron Jeremy, right? He was actually accused of rape as well, but
I
we're
know.
not going to talk about that.
Okay, so why
but
don't we bring
his-
the things we are going to talk about on the
We're
news
gonna-
segment so I can fucking shut this shit off and go smoke a cigarette that
I-
I've been
I-
dying to
I,
go
uh,
fucking smoke.
I think a giraffe ate an apple off a tree, but we're not going to talk about that.
Jack was in the Navy. He took it in the ass, but we're not going to get into that right now.
That never happened.
Yeah.
More than once. So they have video of Ron Jeremy's apartment, and it looks like an episode out of fucking Hoarders. You watched that show, right?
Is he rich now?
No,
I don't think he's rich, but he's got
not anymore.
He's got a
But
good
his place looks straight up out of fucking Hoarders. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it looks disgusting. Fucking cockroaches. I'm talking about like shit piled.
Look what he did for a living.
tits.
He really didn't do anything besides just slick his dick on something.
Well, I
No
don't know.
offense, but I'm just saying.
To me, I think that's a little like you're a famous dude. What are you doing?
What else you got, Jack?
Disturbing video of 3 transgender women being attacked and robbed on Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay, what else you got, Jack? Anything from
Steve Bannon
Florida? Did
relaxing
someone try
on
to fucking pet a raccoon off shrooms and they thought it was a cat?
No, nothing like that. Just crazy real world news.
Well, that was Jack's news. Thank you, Jack. You did a great job. I'm telling you, you're getting worse and worse. I mean, you're getting better and better. No, I mean, you're getting worse and worse. All right. Fuck you. All right, Jack, anything you got to say? We're going to end it here. What are we at?
Yeah, I
We're
think
at
we should
an hour
end
36. By the time we finish, be an hour 40. Not bad.
All right.
All right, what do you
That's
got,
not
Jack?
terrible.
Anything?
I want to thank everybody for listening, and I also want to wish you guys a good weekend.
Yeah.
Wish you guys the best. All right. Have a good one.
Tell your wife hello.
I will.
Tell the kids.
Tell your side. Did I say?
I
hi?
will. I'll do that right after the show. Victor,
That's
anything
it.
you wanted to say?
No, shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to all the
We got to work
followers.
on letting
Thank
other
you.
people talk. That's our main thing.
As you interrupt me.
Yeah, exactly. See? We got to work on that.
No, shout out to the listeners and thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.
All right. This has been episode 16. Like always, please give us a follow on Instagram, Facebook, UnFollowVic. I'm actually on Twitter now. UnFollowVic. Spotify, Google, Apple, iHeart. Spread the love. Thanks for listening.
Peace.